Well, welcome to a new Team CGC 9.8 video. Today I'm sharing with you my newest CGC 9.8 eBay purchase. Bought this one off eBay. And you'll be familiar with this comic book if you've been kind of watching the channel in the last month here. It's a book I had already purchased, so this will be a double. Got kind of two of this book now. And a book I'd purchased, and kind of really happy with the pride of ownership, to be honest. And it's somewhat affordable, and I was able to get it a little bit cheaper than the first one I grabbed. So thought why not kind of thing. If you haven't already though, I'd invite you to join the team and subscribe to Team CGC 9.8. Still at the early stages here of the channel, so you know every subscriber counts now. And did notice though, I actually didn't even notice, I didn't have time before the video today, but somebody had messaged me that we have over 500 subscribers now, which is great. I've been really busy the last few days, which shows because I didn't even really know that. So really thankful though, for people out there kind of digging the channel enough to, press the subscribe button and kind of get all their notifications. That means a lot. So hopefully we just kind of keep it going and stay more consistent. I've been not as consistent the last few days here, so I really want to get on track here and get more consistent content. Just with this construction going on, really is annoying. But pretty sure, yeah, I think that's basically over like today or tomorrow, and the sounds are kind of going away. They're doing less renovations by the day. Okay, so newest CGC 9.8 purchase off of eBay. Kind of pre-unboxed it, so it's not much fun. And yeah, I brought out my other copy, and I also have a raw copy too. So I got 3 comics here that I'm going to kind of bring out on camera. It'll be fun. Okay. Yeah, newest comic to the collection. Newest addition to the collection. Another Batman 666. And yeah, I was kind of joking with the whole pride of ownership when I grabbed my first one. Maybe I'm just filled with like the spirit of the beast or something. Getting my first Batman 666, wanting another one so much. But yeah, you know what? Like this is the first appearance of Damian Wayne as Batman. So in a sense, it's almost like the first new Batman, somewhat. Because, I mentioned we could do a little comparing on the census when we look at it to 655, which is the first cameo appearance of Damian Wayne. This book being 666 is the first time he becomes Batman. First appearance of Professor Pig, too. Really cool Batman villain who's kind of a psychotic surgeon that wears a pig mask and has like all these pig slaves with him that help him with his weird surgeries and stuff. Super weird, super cool. Only in Gotham City. But really happy to grab another one here. So off camera, I have a Batman 666 in the raw too. Maybe like a dink on the spine at the top. It's probably like a 9.6 though. It's basically flawless besides that. And the other CGC 9.8 that I grabbed. So really happy to kind of have three copies now. 2 in the CGC 9.8. There's 162 CGC 9.8s on the census this morning. Checking it out. The CGC 9.8 ratio is 52%. And, talking about that 655 issue, which is really, I think, similar in price. The 655 issue first print with the red kind of coloring is similar in price to this one. I just saw in an auction one go for $89. And pictures weren't looking that good. Pretty sure it was old case, actually, too. There are 524 of those, 655 of the first print with that red cover, red color cover, 524 of those to 162 of these. So just much more limited with this book. There's a variant cover of 655 too, which is, again, that first cameo appearance of Damian Wayne. There's 237 in CGC 9.8 of those, so there's even more of those than this book. And that variant cover pushes 300 in an auction, and I buy it now. Last week I was looking, it was $349.99. So this book, I mentioned I grabbed it for a better price than the first one I bought. So this one I grabbed for $100, $100 US, kind of in it was a buy now or best offer. had a reasonable shipping to Canada, really good, decent deal on shipping to Canada. So I thought I'd just throw in an offer of 90. Didn't accept it. Throw $10 more at 100. Accepted. In my first book, this one here, I purchased at $120, and it was shipped from within Canada. So I knew with this one, I was like maybe somewhat paying up like 10 or 20 bucks from like the price I would kind of want to pay because it was in Canada, and just kind of avoids some of the border hassles, which no border hassles for this issue. Usually the cheaper issues around $100. You don't really, there's no real chances of getting any tariffs or anything like that, fortunately. So yeah, really happy to have 2 of these, and I always say I kind of like to grab the doubles so I can possibly have a bit of an inventory for a store in time. But yeah, just the pride of ownership when I first grabbed this one, and it was one of those where I bought it and put it away in the case, and I just like went over to the case to just grab it out just to take a look at it a couple times, and I'm like, oh, I really like this. There's something about this issue that I really like, so started just kind of looking for another one, and yeah, hopefully it's not anything to do with like being possessed by the devil or something like that, because that wouldn't be very good. But a cool issue nonetheless. $100 I grabbed this one for. 120 was this one I grabbed about 3 weeks ago. There's only 162 in the world, so 2 of 162 I think is kind of cool. First new Batman, basically first Damian Wayne as Batman ever. Like, that's cool. You get a first Professor Pig, a kind of another first appearance in there too. Kind of talked about in my other unboxing video that maybe Professor Pig is kind of a wild card getting into some of these Batman movies. You never know. Some of these more underfollowed Batman villains could be in The Batman coming out next year. And yeah, there's not too much hype for Batman comics right now. So I did mention too, Professor Pig was in Gotham, the Gotham series, which kind of getting on over 2 years ago now, maybe. And this book got a lot higher than 100. Like buying it for $100 now. This book was going for like 150 quite consistently around that time, I would say. And even now, one of these will go for about 150. There's a lot of buy nows out there for like 149, 159, for this issue, even higher. So, yeah, to get it around $100, not too bad. I think that's a good deal. Maybe you're super patient waiting an auction, you maybe get it for 90. I don't think it would go too much lower than 90 unless it's in an old case, which, yeah, I did see that Batman 655 go for, I think it was like $85 in an old case. I think $100 is a pretty good price, though. But yeah, really glad I could share this unboxing with you guys. And I got a lot of cool, ideas for videos coming up. And I'm excited to get back on track a bit, because I feel like, there was one really frustrating day where they were like banging on the roof and there was tons of noises and I couldn't get a video done, and I was just kind of stopped that day. It just wasn't meant to be. But yeah, we should be getting back into more of a routine here. So yeah, I invite you to join the team if you haven't already, and subscribe to Team CGC 9.8. Love to have you on the team. Yeah, it's still at the early stages here, although I'm really happy with just kind of the engagement with some of the fans of the channel out there and the whole team, and getting 500 subscribers is pretty cool. Just kind of kind of showing off these 9.8 books, and I always say I was buying them before I had started the channel, and I just thought, you know what, like it would be a pretty cool idea to just show these 9.8s off on a YouTube channel, just talk about them and have some fun. So yeah, it's been great so far. So subscribe to the channel, and hopefully we can get to 1,000 quicker, sooner rather than later. All right, thank you very much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Glad I could share another unbox with you. Glad to have 2 of these Batman 666s. All right, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next video.